Hello and welcome. My name is Roger, and this is your daily tarot map for Wednesday, May 6th, 2015, using tarot to create the life you want. Well, thank you to everybody for sharing these videos, for liking them, for subscribing to this channel. I really appreciate your support. So this week for our daily tarot map, we continue working with the beautifully illustrated Steele Wizard Tarot, created by Pamela Steele. And the three cards drawn randomly from the deck today were the Hierophant, the Sun, and the Five of Cups. So we start out the day with a couple of heavy hitters, the Hierophant and the Sun. Now in our first position is the Hierophant, a card typically associated with conformity, of doing things a traditional way. It can represent a desire to hold on to old ideas and beliefs and ways of doing things, even if they might be a tad outdated. It can also represent being controlled by or being subservient to other people. Now, just because it's the standard, traditional way of doing things doesn't necessarily mean it's the best way. And today, you might be questioning some of those old standards, or at least the Hierophant advises that we take a good look at them. Now, this is especially supported with our next card, the Sun, a card almost the complete opposite of the Hierophant. Now, where the Hierophant is constricted, limited, and adhering to convention, the Sun, on the other hand, is free, liberating, eager to try new things. Now, next to the Hierophant, it suggests that much of what feels no longer right for you is ready to fall away. Notice how dark the Hierophant card is compared to the Sun. So this suggests that we're moving towards illumination. Once we decide to get rid of those things that are weighing us down. Now the Sun often depicts a new stage in one's life, so you might be considering making some major life changes today. So if unburdening yourself from old ideas and ways of doing things is a good thing, so why do we see all the sadness depicted in the last card, the Five of Cups? That's because all of this can lead to disappointment. Huh? Now, what I mean here is that there is always going to be a required adjustment period during which we question the wisdom of our decision-making abilities. Now, think of it as growing pains or buyer's remorse. When we take on change, we often begin wondering if what we did was a mistake, wondering whether we perhaps acted too rashly, or we may even be tempted to turn back to the old way of doing things. Now, luckily, these feelings won't last too long, as the fiery Sun card on its left weakens this card considerably. So hang in there for a bit, knowing that joy and satisfaction will find you shortly. So today's message for these three cards is: the only way to improve ourselves is through change. And oftentimes, it's the smallest changes that have the greatest impact on our lives. So today's advice card comes from the Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards. And the card drawn randomly from the deck is number 40, Phoenix. Wow, what a perfect card to support today's reading. The Phoenix is all about change, about rising from the ashes as something new. And we saw the idea of the need to change with the Hierophant and the Sun cards. Once we discard the old, the new and the improved version of ourselves can emerge, can be reborn. But of course, as with anything, you'll have to take action to make this happen. And that is your daily tarot map for today. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you click the like button below. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.